Hi, I'm Pete Scargill, and this is just a very short video about making video recordings with the Samsung S4 phone and an external microphone. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, you've all seen amateur video recordings, great picture, and people sound like they're in the bathroom. That's because these little microphones that are in here are fine if you're doing a close-up recording, but if you're some distance away, unlike our ears microphones, the sound just degrades the further you get away, and you tend to get that hollow sound. So you'll notice on movies they generally have a microphone sort of just out of view there, very near to the person. And similarly, if you're doing an interview with somebody or chatting to somebody on video, you really want like a clip mic, something like that. So with the iPhone, that's great. That's dead easy to do. There's some nice software there. But the S4's had a bit of an issue in that, unlike most phones, just simply wouldn't entertain an external microphone. So there's a new piece of software come out by a guy who's been producing camera software for a while. It's called Cinema FV-5. And I just discovered when I looked into it that in the settings for FV-5, one of the options is external microphone. So I thought I would give it a shot. So if I can show you a fairly cheap external microphone, this is a Maplin's job. It needs a little hearing aid battery, and it's about £20, if that. Standard 3.5 stereo jack, but it's the one with the extra pin for having microphone and then stereo. So this is just one of these gadgets that would just clip on there and you can chat away to somebody. Right, so let's have a look and see if it actually works. I have to tell you right now, it's not perfect, but if we start the software up, here is Cinema FV-5. As you can see there, big red recording button, bunch of controls at the bottom, and some additional controls including settings at the top. And it's at the settings button that you can select external microphone under audio. You may say, well, why do I need this? I can use the internal, the normal software that comes with the camera. Well, there's a number of reasons why you really wouldn't want to use that. First of all, it won't have an external microphone. But secondly, you're all familiar with amateur videos where you kind of pan around and the light level's changing all the time and the color's changing all the time. That's because of all the automatic controls that they put on for people with absolutely no experience of taking video to make life easy for them. But of course, it immediately, compared to any kind of semi-professional video, immediately kills it. This piece of software, you can turn all of that off. So you can set your focus, fix it, set your light levels, fix them, so that once the video starts, they remain fixed and they won't sort of hunt back and forward all the time. So Cinema FV-5 does that. However, what about external mics? So if I start a recording off there, you'll see up at the top left there, can you see that meter moving as I'm talking? Test 1, 2, 3, the little blue bar at the top. Okay, so as I get further away, of course, that gets quieter, and that's not really what you want if you're doing an interview with somebody. So let's just take the mic and plug it in. Now you may think, well, that's it. What's he making a big fuss about? Well, there's your meter there, and as you can see, as I move my the microphone away from my mouth, and it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. It's actually not taking any notice of it. So I've been on to the designer. He's going to sort it. However, I did find that by playing around with a connection, I could get it to work. And there, as you can see, it's made no difference whatsoever. So you have to play around with that connection until it kind of just picks it up somehow. Okay, so I had to cut the video short there because that took a bit longer than I expected. But simply by playing around with the connector, if you look at that meter now, if I talk very close to the mic, you can see the meter's going up and down. And if I take the mic away, the meter no longer moves up and down and back again. So it's working on the external mic. So the guy's very helpful. I would keep an eye out for this product because I think if it cracks this so that the product works ultra reliably, I think you've got a good semi-professional tool there for if you're out and about, you need to do a video in reasonable lighting, and you know, carrying a large camera around is just not an option. This could do the job.